If I offered you $10 million, but you would not wake up tomorrow, would you take it?
Here's how to buy the best oranges every time.
I'm 78 years old. Here's what I wish someone had told me at 30.
Believe it or not, but everything you just watched was completely created with AI, and most people can't even tell the difference anymore. But what's even crazier is that content like this is actually being used to sell digital products and make real cash. And I tried this out myself, and I've personally made around $20,000 from selling an ebook on a fitness avatar account, and I'm only continuing to see more and more of these pages pop up. And even some of my students have started implementing this already and getting results like this. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how this works, how people are setting up these AI avatar pages, and how they're actually making this content that actually converts into real sales. So make sure you guys watch until the end of this video because I'm going to show you exactly how to replicate this process step by step. All right, so you guys may or may not have already seen this account on your Instagram feed. They've already built up to about 200,000 followers, all with the same exact style of content. And they're selling this ebook through WAP right here that teaches life lessons, truth, and faith. So basically kind of like a self-help, self-healing type of thing. And if we watch these videos, it's literally all generated with AI, and I'm obviously going to show you how to replicate this, but they're literally just talking head style videos talking about personal situations or basically trying to relate with a viewer who needs like self-help and self-healing. So that's ultimately one of the biggest reasons to why these accounts make so much money, is because they target a specific pain point in a specific viewer that they know that this content is going to get pushed to, because content talking about how to actually like have self-healing, self-help, truth, and faith and all that type of vibe is going to get pushed to people who want to hear that stuff. And people who want to hear that type of stuff are usually in a position where they're like hurting inside. And when you can drive pain from your viewers is when you're ultimately going to have the trust and leverage for them to purchase something that will help them.
If nobody has told you this today, God sees you, not the version of you that has it all together. The real you, the one who cried in the car on the way home, the one who smiled through something that was breaking her on the inside, the one who keeps showing up for everybody else while quietly falling apart when nobody is watching. He sees that woman, and he has not looked away for a single second. You are not invisible to God, baby. You are not forgotten. You are not too worn out or too much to handle. He knows your name. He knows your need, and he knows exactly what you have been carrying in silence. You are not a burden to your Father. You are his child. Today he wants you to know, I see you. I am here, and I have not forgotten a single prayer you ever prayed in private. And if you want a full year of words like this every single morning, my Fresh Mercy devotional is right there on my profile.
Just like that, as you can see, super simple style, no angles even change at all. It's just one long clip of this lady talking. And that's the exact same format that they're using to get 300K, 150K, 7.1 million views right here. So we got to watch this one really quick to see what actually made this insanely viral.
Never go to sleep without saying these 4 things to God. The last one will change the way you wake up tomorrow. Number 1, a prayer of thanks. Lord, thank you for bringing me through this day. Not everything went perfect, but you brought me through it. I'm still here, still breathing. That's enough. Number 2, a prayer for release. God, I'm laying every worry down at your feet right now. Everything I couldn't fix, every person who hurt me, I'm giving it to you. I'm not carrying it into tomorrow. Number 3, a prayer for rest. Father, quiet my mind tonight. No anxious thoughts. No replaying what went wrong. Give me the kind of sleep that only you can give. Number 4, a prayer for tomorrow. Lord, I'm trusting you with it before it even starts. Go before me. Set it all up according to your plan. Type amen if you receive these prayers tonight. Follow for more daily prayers that strengthen your faith. And send this to someone who needs to sleep in peace tonight.
So right there at the end, it's CTAs to send this to somebody who needs better sleep, or basically just sleep in peace like it says right here. Also, she CTA'd to comment amen, which boosts a lot of comments. And so right there, she has 2 CTAs to engage with the video, which are ultimately going to get the video pushed out more. One CTA was to comment and the other CTA was to share it. So besides watch time and retention on your video, which is how long people end up watching till the end, comments and shares are the 2 most powerful engagement factors for your content to actually get pushed to the next wave of people. And now here's another example of another niche that's gotten up to 174,000 followers just on this page right here. And this niche is about like staying healthy and specific foods that will be way more healthy than like the average fast food in America. And this is what they're selling right here. Stop buying bad food, a farmer's guide. So he's basically a farmer and he's selling this ebook for $10. This page literally started in February of 2026 and is already getting back-to-back 3.3, 3.3, 90K, 800K. And the views basically just don't stop, because once you guys build up the momentum on Instagram, you'll see it's very hard to stop getting views. Like with the way that reels work, it'll get pushed to non-followers at first, but eventually everybody that follows you is going to see your reel as long as you publish it as a normal reel and not a trial reel. So yeah, it's almost guaranteed now that every single one of his videos gets over 100K views, unless it's just absolutely terrible content. But let's just watch one of these videos so you guys can get an idea of how he's doing this.
Never eat fruit from the grocery store without doing this first. This single step removes up to 98% of pesticides, wax, and chemicals from your fruits and vegetables in just 5 minutes. Like and save this video so you always have it. Here's what you do. Fill a large bowl with water. Add 1 tablespoon of baking soda for every 2 cups of water. Drop your fruits and vegetables in and let them soak for 5 minutes. Then rinse them off with clean water. That's it. The baking soda breaks down the pesticide residue that's coating your produce. It dissolves the waxy layer they spray on to make everything look shiny. It pulls out chemicals that plain water can't touch. Studies show this method removes up to 5 times more pesticides than water alone. You're already spending money on healthy food. Don't let the poison hiding on the skin undo all that effort. Like this video if you found it helpful, and follow me for more simple health secrets.
As you can see, multiple CTA engagements. He CTAs for people to save this video, which is saving it like this, which can also get it boosted as well, which is also good for getting your video pushed because it shows Instagram that people actually want to watch this video later. CTAs people to follow, which just helps overall with building his page up and getting a higher base views. And then he CTAs to like the video, but liking the video doesn't really boost anything when it comes to getting more push. But yeah, the very first sentence of the video says, never eat fruit from the grocery store without doing this first. And that is an extremely good hook because everybody eats fruit from the grocery store. So it basically targets anybody who eats fruit from the grocery store that comes across this video and who doesn't really eat fruit from a grocery store. Like, it's basically everybody. And so people who come across this video and get targeted immediately to their personal life and what they do, they're gonna be like, okay, let's see what he has to say about this because it actually relates to me. So that's exactly how you want to format your hooks. You want to target the pain point of the viewer that you want to target. Then you want to dive into why it's bad and how you can improve it. One thing he could have done better that can convert to a lot more sales is actually CTA to comment something to get his ebook. But yeah, why don't we actually replicate that exact video? That way I can show you guys how to get this exact type of character from completely scratch and then turn it into a talking head video with the background sounds and everything needed. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to screenshot this image right here. It doesn't matter if you get the play button. It doesn't matter if you get the text on the screen. Now I just went into Claude and I told it I need a JSON nano banana prompt to make another image of this man in the same setting with the same fruit table, but no text on screen, and I want the man to be smiling. So boom, we got our prompt. We're gonna attach that reference image into Nano Banana Pro. And then we're gonna type that prompt in, and then we're just gonna generate it as soon as this image is done loading. Make sure that your image format is on 9:16, that way it comes out in the correct format. And boom, as you guys are witnessing right now, we've got pretty realistic images, honestly. The exact same thing as what we want. This was the example image that I put. And as you can see, it basically just got rid of the text and the play button, and it made the image a bit more high quality. So yeah, any of these really work. I'm honestly gonna use one that shows the hands, because if you don't have hands in your image, sometimes the AI generation can mess up the hands when he's doing the speaking video. So we're gonna download one that shows his hands. Then we're gonna go down into Lip Sync Studio right here. Sometimes I like to use Kling Avatars 2.0, but there's tons of other options. Infinite Talk is pretty good, but it can only go up to 15 seconds long. As you can see, Kling Avatars 2.0, which is what most people use, can go up to 5 minutes long per video. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna use Infinite Talk because I'm not gonna be doing an entire script. I'm just doing this to merely show you guys how to make these videos, or how to turn these images into talking head videos. So this is the last video I made for this avatar right here. But now we're gonna go ahead and import our new image right here. And then we're gonna handle the voiceover with 11 Labs. I just searched up Elder in the Explore tab and I got this voice right here, which sounds pretty good, that matches what the character looks like. So we're just gonna use Adam. And then just for an example for the script, I'm just gonna say something like, if you eat fruit from the grocery store, you are doing something terribly wrong. Like I said, I'm not going to do an entire breakdown for you guys. I've already made multiple videos doing that. This is merely just to show you how to put these videos together so you can ultimately go for yourself and replicate the entire process yourself. So we're gonna generate that speech, download the speech, come back into Infinite Talk, click the audio section, drag the voiceover into the upload section from 11 Labs. And now we just need this prompt section filled out. So all you have to do is go back into Claude, drop that image you got now and say, I need a JSON prompt for Infinite Talk to make this character have normal body language and hand movement while speaking to the camera. Keep the camera static at the same angle it's already at. And so we're just gonna get that. So boom, that's all we really need now. Import the prompt, make sure our voiceover is selected, and then we're just gonna generate it. And now this is what our final video looks like.
If you eat fruit from the grocery store, you are doing something terribly wrong.
And so obviously all you would do to make this a complete video is just make the voiceover longer. And if it was over 15 seconds long, you could just put multiple different video clips like this using Infinite Talk since it only goes up to 15 seconds long. But if you wanted to make it all in one take, I would just use Kling Avatars 2.0, which I've also used in multiple other videos. And yeah, besides this, a few other things that you can do to make it more engaging is obviously have more of a bold of a hook. And then obviously you'd want to add your auto captions in the center of the screen. And sometimes you can experiment with the text on screen title right above his head, basically saying something like, if you eat fruit from the grocery store, listen up, with a few like alarm emojis. Just simple things like that. Anything you can do possible to make your video more eye-catching to the viewers. Because just like with Instagram, with TikTok, with basically every social media platform, the way to go viral is to get good engagement, get good watch time, and get good viewer retention. So you want everything in your video to be as eye-catching and captivating to the viewer and relating to the viewer as possible. But yeah, after you've made your digital product and you want to host it on a site, you can either just do it with WAP, which handles the site, automatically gives users access to the product that you attach to the WAP and handles all the payments. Or you can do a site like this with StanStore, Gumroad, Beacons, basically any of them work. But when it comes to actually making the ebook, because I've talked to multiple people who are in the AI avatar space since I have one of my own, and they all seem to use this site right here called autodigital.io. I'll have Autodigital linked down as the first link in the description so you guys can try it out for yourself, but I've been using it. And as you can see, they've got template options, and it's basically where you create any ebook you want just with AI. And I'm not gonna make a full tutorial of me using it because I've already done that in other videos, but if we just go over to my projects, you can see how many I've made with this tool so far. Just for example, this one's about fitness and nutrition. And if we take a look at the quality, like this quality would have taken me weeks to build this entire ebook because you'd have to get all the information first off on a doc, make it in bold and different fonts, add images, add colors, do all these sort of things, and then ultimately make it into a PDF. When instead I just used this site, made this in 5 minutes with prompting it, and you can just export it as either a PDF, EPUB, WebPub, PDF X1A, basically whatever you need for an ebook format. And if you even wanted to edit anything, you would just click right here and it brings you to it and you can edit it in real time. So yeah, this is the tool that I and many other AI avatar creators have been using to create digital products, because if you guys have been in the digital product space, you know that it's key to actually get your product to the market as fast as possible to test if it's actually going to convert for your specific audience. And if it's not going to convert, you'd want to immediately get over to another niche slash product. And I mean, if you're still the type of person to just do things manually and take the time rather than just use AI to do it quicker, which honestly I'd argue that AI can produce it at better quality and at more scale than a real like actual human can. If you keep that same mentality of using your own extra time to make the ebook yourself rather than just having an AI do it, you're most likely just going to get lapped around your competitors, because people who save time by using AI are only going to have way more advantages compared to somebody who doesn't. Literally, one of my students just posted in our Wins channel while I was recording this video that he's about to make his first 1K selling digital products with an AI avatar. And he's by far not the only one in the group doing it. AI is going to take over sooner than later. And if you're not taking advantage of it to actually start a business or make money somehow, it's only going to continue to get harder and harder to actually get your feet in the game, because these AI tools are only going to get more and more advanced. And this is the worst AI will ever be right now as I'm saying this. It is only going to continue and get better and better like it has been. So if you guys really wanted to start taking it serious and actually locking in with AI content and just making money through TikTok Shop Affiliate, the Creator Awards program, or even selling digital products like this, I'll have the link to Creator Labs Premium down below in the description as well, where when you complete the 30-day challenge after joining, we literally give you an entire refund for your first month. But yeah, other than that, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.